Hello, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to be making a very, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a celebration of the vegetable zucchini. It's a zucchini tatin, or you can call it a upside down zucchini tart. This time we are going to make the base from scratch, and you can replace this base from the tomato tart base. I know you guys have loved that recipe. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing and commenting down below. And your comments are always welcome. Thank you so much. And don't forget, the ingredients are in the description box in French, English, Hindi, in grams and in cups. Let's go have a look at the recipe. The tart base is what we are going to make right now. So it's a method that's called sanding, sablage. We are going to do that here. That is dry ingredients. I will mix with the butter and it will give a texture like a sand. My herbs go in. To this we add the butter, and now I'm using the mixer here, the KitchenAid. Otherwise, what you can do is get in with your hands and do this. This method, you can break all the butter and incorporate it into the flour in this manner. You see, in this manner, with your hand to give a sand-like texture. All right, let's do this. I'm going to start at the minimum speed. I stop here. Look at the texture. You have big pieces of butter with flour. It's all good. This is how we want it before we add the egg and the water to it. If you're doing it in a bowl by your hand, don't worry, mix it with a rubber spatula and it will come through. Slowly drip in water here, and I will come back to how to do it by hand. You see, it's coming together. I'm going to take it out and work it a little bit by hand. I will put this on my work surface here. To finish the dough by hand, normally go for a movement like this. Alright? 1. Here you go. You see, it's going smooth and it's coming together. 2. Voila. And last. There you go. Now I'm just going to smoothen it out. Tuck it in well, and you have a good dough. Just going to wrap this in a cling film so it cools down. I'm going to flatten it as well. So I'm going to press it out like this so it cools down faster for me to work with it. You can freeze this. You can put this into the freezer for like 3 months easily. You can use this for so many more things. You remember the tomato tart we did? The recipe is up there. So for the tomato tart, if you do not find the puff pastry, you can any day replace that puff pastry with this path. All right, I'll put this into the fridge and then we'll work with it. All right. So we are going to make a tartin. So it's an inverted tart, and after baking we are going to flip and pray to the gods it flips nicely. Normally it will, because I'm putting a safety net. Okay, now I need a circle here on the base of the tart so that I'm sure that it comes out. I've just taken a piece of baking paper. I'm going to fold it like this. The origami people know this much better than I do. Alright. I'm just gonna measure from the center. Come still here. I'm just gonna give a curve. There you go. Throw that. So that this paper sticks really well, I'm going to put a little bit of butter and on the sides a little bit, nothing much. I'm going to be really rough, just a little bit so the paper sticks here. This vegetable is mostly like water, so I do not want it. I really need good thick slices of this. So we are going to go thick. Make sure you're handling your fingers really well. You don't have to cut your fingers. Try and keep your hand like this so the knife goes past like this your hand and it does not chop off any part of your hand. This pretty pack of honey Hermine has got me. Okay, how do you open this? I cut this off. We will go with honey here. I'm gonna drizzle 1 teaspoon, not more than that. Huh, Hermine? More? Okay, I think that's fine. It's going to be too sweet otherwise. I'm just gonna spread the honey a little equally. I'm gonna go with some chili flakes because have you seen the recent trend, the chili honey? Oh my god, it's amazing. I'm not adding salt here because of course I'll be adding some feta to this, so it's going to fix my salt. I think 2 is absolutely fine. I'm going to keep this aside. You remember we had a dough. We are going to roll it and cover it and it will go into the oven. So the dough is good and cold. I'm going to flour a little bit the surface just so it does not stick. I'm just going to flour a little bit again and my rolling pin as well. Ready? Yes. So I'm going to roll this around a 2 millimeter thickness. It's going to be very easy. This dough does not come back as well. I put some more. I dust a bit of flour. I want this thickness. It's around a millimeter. You see this? I'm just going to roughly cut around. It's almost the size I want. You can do 2 things here. You can just pick it up like this and put it on the top. For helping you, I'll do this. Take your rolling pin, roll it on the rolling pin. Okay. Take this in the center, pick up your rolling pin. And now you adjust. Okay. I'm going to crimp the dough inside. That is why I need the ends to be a little bit thicker. I mean a bit bigger, not thicker. To finish this off, we'll pass the knife like this and we'll put this into the oven for around 10-15, I think 20 minutes easily until this comes out golden and good. Yeah, at 180 degrees till this is beautiful and golden. There you have it, slightly golden and all good. When it's hot, we are going to flip it, all right, and pray to the gods. I have some feta here to sprinkle on the top. and toast these pine nuts for the crunch. And there you have it. So good. The chili flakes add another dimension in your mouth, you know, and even the, you know, it's really everywhere nowadays. The burrata are trending everywhere. It is a good change to have some feta, some saltiness, and it's so good. Please try this at home and comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel. It really helps us. Thank you. See you soon. Bye. Pick up your rolling pin. It rolled alone. 1 second, let me. What did it say? It rolled alone.